afternoon. Our latest Gold Diggers vlog brings us to Portsmouth today, and once again, as fate may have it, we are watching the mighty Baffins Milton Rovers for the third time in a week. Now unfortunately this wasn't planned. Our original trip was to Newport on the Isle of Wight, but unfortunately when we got over to the island the game was postponed. So a couple of buses and a ferry later, we're in good old Hampshire. Baffins for the third time this week, so yeah, fingers crossed might see some goals today because we didn't see any on Tuesday. So what do you think about today's match then, Matthew, against Stoneham?
Stoneham, good team actually. I mean, they did really well last season. They finished third. They were still in, that group of four at the top of the Wessex Premier League. I think divided by about 3-4 points in the end. They've done well. They've signed Tyrell Sampson, Preliminary Milton.
Yeah.
He scored quite a few goals last season.
25 last season, yeah.
Yeah, including one in the playoff final, which we went down and did there. They've also brought in a young lad from Sholin, who I generally can't remember his name because I was researching this whilst on the hovercraft.
Ferry, yeah.
Yeah, we were meant to be at Newport. But yeah, obviously played for Sholin for a couple of seasons, as a league higher, 2 leagues higher. He's come down here, and I think you should give him a bit more steel at the back. But what I would say is, for Baffins, I think that game against Brock, they started really well in the first few minutes of the game.
Yeah, first 10-15 minutes, you could see they were going to potentially run away with the game, I thought.
Yeah, but obviously a good save by James Mowes to deny Kevin Robinson early on, and then sort of Brock grew in confidence as the game went on. But then saying that, I don't think they particularly threatened I don't think they threatened Baffins that much in the second half.
No.
We're huffing and puffing. Luke Deacon signing goal for Baffins from Fareham Town. He's a good acquisition to the squad, I think. Obviously replacing Rue Hardcastle from last season, who was training at Bogler last I heard. Today, I think we'll probably see some goals today. I hope.
Yeah, well, it's just the FA Cup preliminary round, but you know what I mean, the qualifying round. So yeah, anything can happen in the cup, as they say. So fingers crossed we'll see a good Baffins performance today. Unfortunately I won't be seeing their lovely away kit today, but hey, I'm sure probably fate will have us watching Baffins again at some point away from home. So I'm back off to the bar to some point over Foster's now. Probably my first beer of this season, and it's going down pretty well at the moment, especially after the morning we've had of catching all sorts of transport abroad and back. But it's always good to experience a new ground, and especially a new clubhouse as well. So it's quite quiet at the moment, but it means easy access to the bar, which is good. So I've got a nice delightful Foster's here, and Matthew's got a nice bottle of Madry behind the camera. So they don't do any drafts, unfortunately, any draft on tap, but they've got a fridge full of beers, Foster's, Madrys, Desperados. They've also got a couple of ciders as well. So, and to be honest, for a can of Foster's and a bottle of Madry, it's only £6.50, which is quite good. So it probably means I can have a few more than anticipated, especially as they're on Matthew.
We're here at Baffins Milton Rovers with goalkeeper coach Dan. Start the season against Brock. How'd that go for you Tuesday?
It was one of them. I think on the day we probably deserved to win it, but then we could have also lost it as well. Created a lot of chances, but didn't put many of them away. Well, didn't put any of them away, to be fair. But yeah, good start. Point away from home, and obviously a clean sheet, which is nice. So.
And what's the sort of expectations for this season? Because you did really well last year in the Premier League, and you won the League Cup. So hoping to build on that.
I think obviously the chairman's been quite relaxed about what he wants from us, but we as a club obviously look around at the facilities we've got, the pitch that we've got, you know, we'd be foolish to say that we don't want to go up, because every club should want to go up. And obviously with the introduction of playoffs makes it a little bit more spicier, so yeah, I mean, build on where we finished last season, maybe go far in one of the cups as well, and see if we can retain the Wessex League Cup as well.
Okay, brilliant, that's wonderful.
Cheers,
Thank you.
mate.
Cheers for the time. 2, 1. Okay, we're joined by the chairman of AFC Stoneham. Tell us a little bit about the club.
The club is 103 years old. We've got, next year we'll have 108 teams, ranging from under 6s right through to our men's first team and ladies first team.
And last year, really good season in the Wessex League, finished third. What's the aims for this season?
Yeah, I mean last year we got 95 points, which I think 10 seasons out of the last 12 would have won the league. So though we were hugely disappointed to miss out on goal difference, you know, it can be nothing but a great season. We won a cup. In answer to your question, we like to be the underdogs, but that's becoming increasingly more difficult. With the playoffs, obviously we're very keen and ambitious to get out of this league, but you know, there's a lot of other good teams in exactly the same position and want to do the same thing. So, you know, we want to do well, obviously.
And finally, what would you say is the appeal of sort of Wessex League, AFC Stoneham to people to come down and watch?
I think grassroots, non-league football. I think people are falling out of love with the Premier League quickly, and I think you can come here, you can get a pint, you can walk around, you can see real people, real football people, and it's very cost effective as well. So hugely attractive to a lot of people, I hope.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for your time.
Right.
Appreciate it.
Great
Good luck
stuff.
today.
Good to meet you.
Oh, yeah, good to meet you.
Area
right.
of them.
So midway through the first half here, it's been quite an even game so far, with an early goal from Baffins after 2 minutes from Kendell Park. So after that, it's been a few like half chances for either team, but they had a good old good set piece routine after about 11 minutes to equalise through Alex Welsh. There we go, he's doing his homework with his notes. So but since then it's got a little bit niggly, but we're only halfway through the first half. Challenging conditions though, a few heavy rain showers, but we'll see how the rest of the half goes. It's half time here, and and it's currently a comprehensive 3-1 lead to AFC Stoneham at the moment. Although Baffins took an early lead after 2 minutes through Benfield, I think Stoneham have hit back pretty well this half with a good equaliser from Alex Welch, and then from 31 minutes in, Matt Bainbridge scored, and then a really well taken goal from
Good money after bad, mate.
From Mr. Martins after 40 minutes, and after really good work from Owen Fee, who's been a pretty busy player. We know him a little bit from his Lymington Town days, so yeah, as you can see I've got my notes here and I can't read them very well, but at least we're trying to be professional about it. So what do you think about the first half then, Matt?
I think Baffins started well, again a bit like Brockbeck started really well early on.
Yeah.
Obviously scored through Benfield, took the lead, and then after that AFC Stoneham got back into the game. I mean, Alex Welch in the middle, he scored the second goal, put them 2-1 up. He's looked really combative out there, like a proper leader for him.
Yeah.
And then I think the two main men though for Stoneham have been Durrati Martin up front and Owen Fee. Like you said, Fee's a pest. He's there, he's everywhere, he's getting involved in tackles, he's
most of the players
running
going
back
through
and
him,
forth.
isn't it?
Yeah, it is indeed. So
we're going to wrap this up because there's a big rain showering coming, about the 12th one of this half. So we're going to get inside for another beer now. So we report back in the second half. Full-time score was Baffins Milton Rovers 3, AFC Stoneham 4, and pretty good second half. I think when AFC Stoneham got the fourth goal, Tyrrell Sampson scored it. I think it was like 4-1. You probably thought it was game over, but I think Baffins made a pretty good game of it, I thought, in the end, with Benfield getting another goal with about 15 minutes to go, and then they own goal, do you reckon?
we think it possibly was an own goal. Couldn't we see a lot of heads going up for a free kick in the box? And
looked like an own goal, probably around about the 90-minute mark. But I think AFC Stoneham did just enough to get over the line today. But to be fair, it's been a pretty entertaining game. Pound a goal again, like we say, got our money's worth. And I think both teams are pretty good value to be in the mix for the playoffs this season and promotion. So what are your thoughts then, Matthew?
Again, I agree with you. I think both the teams look very good. I mean, the 4-3-3 Stoneham played with Martins through the centre, then number 14, I must admit I don't know his name, and I mean Fee out on the other side looks very good. I think
Fee's ran the show, isn't he? Like, you can tell he's come from a higher level, Lymington Town, Southern League and that, so...
also he's very experienced Wessex player from before anyway, because he's played for Blackfield and Langley and he's played for Lymington at this level. He looked very good. I think he's man of the match for me. Martin's goal, absolutely superb, third goal.
Well taken, brilliant. Yeah, great taking goal,
And I just think that front three has caused a lot of problems for a lot of teams in that league. But I think Baffins, you know, they showed a bit more goal threat than they did against Brock. That could be because Benfield actually started this game. He didn't start against Brock. So Baffins will be alright this season, I think.
Yeah, like we say, both teams will probably be there or thereabouts for the playoff fixture.
But it's that money of getting round to the next qualifying round of the FA Cup. Also, you get through them all. You never have the luck of the draw. You could end up with that first round league clubs.
Exactly. We could end up with the big third round dream draw away to Goodison Park, but you never know, do you? You never know. But yeah, it's been a bit of a wet one again this afternoon. But some heavy showers and that. So me and Matthew are going to go to the clubhouse for half an hour and try and figure out how we're going to get home from Portsmouth to Livington. So we will catch you soon.